The Predators, they made the biggest splash at the free agency, beginning of free agency. They had Marchessault and Stamkos, and then Brady Shea, and maybe one other, but I can't remember. But the two big
Those
fish,
are all the significant ones.
yeah,
anyway.
the two big fish are Stamkos and Marchessault, which from last season adds, if they do their same thing, would add 82 goals to the Predators'
I don't think
amount.
that's going to happen.
It won't. I
But
put
65 to 70.
I put 70 to 80. But yeah, 65 to 70 that's like guaranteed.
I'm just banking on a really big season from Philip Forsberg.
Well, he has help now. So
I almost think maybe not. I almost
there's
think
less puck to go around, I guess now.
Yeah,
but
that's.
But it's one of those
my
things
thought.
where now that there's other things that the other team has to worry about defensively, maybe does it open up some minutes more for Phil? Because I feel like for a long time with them, he's like, not that they don't have others, but I mean, they got Ryan O'Reilly, they got Granlund, who had a pretty good year, I think. Is it Granlund? Who is that like rando that came in and ended up being? What's that?
Are you talking about Gus Nyquist?
Yes, that's who. It's not Granlund. It's Nyquist.
Yeah,
I was some journeyman third to second line player. I was trying to think of a name and I got the wrong one. But now they have a bit more where I think Philip Forsberg maybe gets a little less heat on him than he maybe did. So it could go either way.
Yeah, true,
but
true.
I will say it's gonna do wonders for their. I mean, I don't see how it doesn't do wonders for their power play.
Oh my god!
And with them, their whole thing was they were a really strong structural team and like were able to stay in games. They just couldn't get goals. They got a whole bunch of goals with these moves. Probably
they got goals now. The only thing I would say. Forsberg's a right. Is he a right wing?
Yeah.
I don't know off the top.
Because I believe that that fills him up on the right side. They have a glutton of right wingers.
Well, is that where Stammer's been playing lately?
He was, I believe, on the right most of the time. But
would he be capable of?
I'm sure he could. I'm sure he could.
Yeah, I mean, he's a versatile player.
Yeah, they also
could
just stick him in the center. If they wanted to. I don't know if he would really do that well at it anymore, but
it's ideal. But like, there's worse guys to have if you get into like center trouble with injuries.
Yeah,
like there's worse
position
options to have than Steven Stamkos.
Yeah.
Like even as much as his game might have fallen off, like it's better than a lot of teams have as their backup option.
Very true. So my only thing with this is obviously they improve quite a bit. Does this make them the team to beat in the Central? And then I looked at the Central and I was like, oh yeah, it's not even close.
You think it does?
Oh yeah. Even more than Dallas. Even more than Dallas. I think I think
Dallas is still a stronger team overall. I do think it's hockey, so Nashville definitely has the guys where they could make it happen if they get to the playoffs, but they'll be one to watch. They're going to be a lot more interesting than they were last year, I think.
Oh yeah.
They have to make it all work together though, and it's not.
That's the thing. It's a lot of new guys to throw into it.
Very true. Very true. Well, we will just have to wait and see. That is going to be my new West team, even though it's really not West at all. It's like
that's always
6 hours away from me right now.
Me too. I'm fairly certain it's closer. It's more east than Detroit.
I believe it is. Yes.
If it's not, it's like dead on with each other. Like, it's